Okay, just seeing if we're going live. And it looks like we are live. So hello everyone, this is Aaron with Crypto Trends. Today is April 30th, 2018, and we're taking a look, just doing a market update here, taking a look at Bitcoin, NEO, ZIL, EOS, VEN, and XLM, Stellar. So let's go ahead and get to it. And we'll pop on over, and first off, let's go take a look. This is XLM. Well, since this is up, let's take a look at Stellar. As you can see, Stellar's having a, I mean, it's growing over time, right? It's having pretty good. It's having these ups and downs. Anyway, what I'm looking for it to do right now is to have somewhat of a retraction down to this area here, and then, you know, bounce up. And you can see the way that I have my trend lines drawn with my fibs here going along the channel. And so what I'm doing is I'm looking for a bounce and then a pump to around the 0.5, actually the 0.382, which will take it right around the, let's see, about the 7,000 mark here. 70143. Yeah, close. Like I'm going to be that close, right? So that's one way it could go. You know, this is a market. Everything can go up or down, but this is basically what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it to bounce off of this line, this trend line here, to stay in this trading range, this channel, and we'll just see how it goes. But anyway, still bullish on Stellar. I think it's going to be an absolute stellar year. And since we're on Stellar, let me go ahead and show you this one tweet. And this is from Anthony Barker, CTO Tempo. Countries with instant account payments, less than 30 seconds in green, implementing in yellow. Those already connected to Stellar.org. Have a green box. Okay, so we have a green box here. We have a, let me go ahead and pop it out here. And you can see a lot of the activity that Tempo is doing with Stellar. We really don't hear a lot of news about Stellar of late, but check them out. I have a link to this below, and check it out. You can see this for yourself, but Stellar is just chugging away, getting the work done, right? It is just chugging away, getting the work done, and I'm expecting nice, big, lovely things from Stellar in the future. So let's go back. So that is basically XLM. There you go. This is on the 4-hour chart, if you wondered. So let's go take a look at NEO. And NEO is going to be USD. Wrong one. Let's see. And there it is. Okay, so NEO USD. I'm expecting a pullback here, a correction down about to the. So I have my lines drawn here. I have it back down to about the 0.382 level, which is this line of support here at around 79. So we'll see first, and that's if it passes this range right around here between the 83 and $80 mark. If it bounces down below, I'm expecting it to bounce at the 0.32 level, which is around 79, if not just a tad lower, and then, you know, bounce back up. I'm really liking NEO here of late. As you can see, this channel that it's trading in is very bullish. I really like it. And in case you didn't know, you have what I call the Three Musketeers. You have NEO, Ontology, and the Key, which is TKY. If you're not familiar with the Key, check it out. It is at a killer price. It's traded on KuCoin. We'll go take a look at that real quick. I haven't charted it. Go to markets. Haven't looked at it in a few days, but it's a very long-term hold for me. And there it is, TKY. So it's at 293 sats. I mean, it's not very much, but as you can see here, it's coming down. It had a nice recovery, found support, and just slowly moving up. So that's nice to see. And once again, keep in mind that this is a really long-term hold for me. I don't check on it day to day or even week to week. But this is a, you know, it's a big player. as far as I'm concerned for long term, and it's like 2 cents. So check out the key, TKY. Okay, so let's go back to Neo. So you have Neo, Ontology, and the key. They're like the three musketeers. Like them all, like them all. Really liking Neo of late. And just looking for it to bounce here. And when it bounces, I'm looking for a pretty significant bounce. Let me take off the auto log here, and I'm on the 4 hour. So if it does bounce, what I'm looking for is to bounce. It actually goes way up to the upper bounds of the channel, so you could see something like this, okay? And that's pretty much what I'm looking for from Neo. When it does bounce, it just takes off and skyrockets. So very, very nice price action on Neo. Okay, so that's Neo. So let me scratch that off the list. Check out Neo if you haven't. I already did Stellar. Going to be a stellar year. Still bullish on Stellar. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin. Everybody loves Bitcoin, right? Well, almost. See what's going on here. Bitcoin, you know, doing its thing. Let me take off the auto here. I'm on the 4 hour, in case you're looking. And we can see it. It's trading in this little wedge pattern here. And yeah, I'm expecting it to do a breakout and then bounce up to the way I have this drawn here. It is at the 0.618. So that's what I'm looking here. So still bullish on Bitcoin. I don't think it's going to drop anytime soon. Check out my last couple videos. I've explained why. I am still very, very bullish on Bitcoin for the long term. And that's about it. Oh, also here I'm looking, I did some calcs. We'll see if this works or not. I'm thinking just projecting, right? It's always fun to project. We'll see what happens. But I'm projecting about, on this spike up here, about 9% increase on the upthrust on around May 1st, so May Day. And so that's at the 0.61 and 0.618 level. And, you know, we'll see. I'm really going way out here on a limb. I'm saying at 1930 UTC hours. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, you got to have fun with this stuff, right? And what I'm doing, I put that down there just as a note for my algorithm that I made that basically re-engineers some of the algos and stuff. But looking right now, this is a lot of natural trading that we actually have going on, which is nice to see. Good old natural trading instead of like all the bots. So anyway, looking for a nice upthrust here, and we'll see what happens. I did a similar thing. Let me scroll in here. Get the little plus sign. I did make another little, whoa. Okay, what was that? Go back here. Okay, I did make another prediction here that actually hit, where I was saying, okay, it's going to bump up here wherever this red arrow, we see that. And, you know, it went up. And I made that prediction right around in this area here. I did a video on it, and I was saying, okay, well, you know, I'm thinking it's going to go up here to about this level, and sure enough, it did. So, yay. That confirmed my algorithm that I'm using, so which is really cool. Anyway, no worries on BTC. BTC is looking strong. It's going through a minor correction here. It's going down. It's building up steam. Probably see it hit this main support line on this channel here, and then doop, we'll take a look, and hopefully that is the case. But Bitcoin, you know, just a wonderful crypto to hold, right? So that's good. And this is for the really short term. Keep in mind that all of my stuff that I have is for very, very long term stuff. If a swing trade for me, a short term swing trade would be like 3 months. Okay. So I tend to hodl. I tend to hold things. Yeah. One of the main reasons is because I don't want a capital gains hit. That, you know, why give up 50% of the hit? Also here, notice on that thing that I did here, check out the volume. A lot of big volume there, right? And here there's, you know, declining volume. If we look for, what I'm looking for is real tiny If we see right around in this area here, if we see a real tiny small green candle with really low volume, that will be exciting to me, because sometimes the next candle after that is when we get the big thrust. So we'll see what's going on with that. Anyway, it is so much fun to do this charting and looking at the currencies and stuff like that. Wonderful stuff. Okay, so we have NEO, we have Bitcoin, we have XLM. Let's go take a look at Zilliqa. See what Zilliqa's doing. That's ZIL, and we'll look at it on the ETH. There it is. Let's see what we have going on here. Okay, so Zilliqa is just having, if we go and look back, it's just having a fantastic time. Check out Zilliqa if you haven't. Wonderful, wonderful project. They have the sharding going on. They have the sharding going on. Interesting stuff. Strong team, good project, good tech. I really like Zilliqa, and I'm looking for good things from it in the future. And let's go take a look. I'll scroll in here, get my cursor going so I'm not drawn all over the place so you guys can see. And so yeah, I'm expecting it to drop off the support line here to actually do a bounce. And from there to go up again. And we'll see. And if you notice this, that it is in an ascending wedge. Yay, we like those, don't we? We love ascending wedges. So where do I think it's going to go up? I'm thinking about the 786 level, or back up here to this resistance line here where it blew through it at this first one. But I'm expecting it to bounce up there. We'll see. So that would be at the 16,500 mark. And anyway, Zilliqa, another really super duper long-term hold. So I'm not really too concerned, what this thing does in the next month or two. I'm just showing you guys, hey, this is what's going on today, because some of the things are going down, but it's a correction. There, people are taking profits. Why not? That's why we're in this game, right? To take profits. Okay, but anyway, love Zilliqa. Take a look at the project. Okay, so next one I really love, and it's just like they should pay me because I shill them so much. But anyway, I get paid from the coins. Yay, that's how I get paid, from actually holding the coins. Anyway, this is VEN, VeChain. Lots of interesting stuff happening with VeChain. Scroll out, as we can see, we're in this general overall wedge here. And VeChain pretty much stays stable and hovers around this line here, which is about the 65 what is it, 65,000 Satoshi marks. Keep in mind I am talking too fast. I need some coffee. It generally floats around this level, around this support line here, and it goes up and down. But anyway, I'm looking for it to do that again, kind of go down, float around this line. But around May 26th and around the end of May, let's say, I'm looking for a pretty strong breakout. And because that's getting into June, and June, they're announcing sometime in June, I don't know the specific date yet, of their mainnet. So that's what I'm looking for. And this thing could go up too. I mean, it could just start continuously going up in preparation for the mainnet. Yeah, it could dump as well. I mean, everything, it's the market. What can I say? I can't guarantee where it's going to go. Energetically, though, long term, today, I was doing remote viewing on it, and, take remote viewing as you like. But I was doing remote viewing on VEN, and just energetically, they have some big stuff coming down the pipe. It's huge. Basically larger than Beamer, okay? Larger than Beamer. They have one client that's coming up, and this is pure speculation. I'm not even going to say who the company is. I have a pretty good idea, but I'm not going to say. But anyway, check out VEN. Check out VeChain if you haven't. Wonderful, wonderful project. Great team. They just have partners, an enormous amount of partners. Check them out. Very, very exciting. They are going to be a platform. And yeah. Anyway, love VeChain, so check them out. So yeah, I'm just looking at basically a little retraction and continuation, just to kind of like, you know, pretty much go flat, and then, you know, maybe a dip again, then a big bump. So we'll see. But overall, VeChain's actually pretty stable. It's actually, you know, when you pull back at the time frames and stuff, it's a pretty stable coin. All right, so that's VEN. So let's go take a look at EOS. We're going to look at on the ETH here on Binance. See how that brings up the goodies? Yep. Okay, fantastic, fantastic run here for EOS. Congratulations to all those EOS holders. And right now we're looking at, seems to be having a little bit of a correction, right? Nothing to worry. Yeah, you see this huge, huge spike down here. I'll go ahead and highlight it. This huge red spike here in the volume, and the big candle here, that's just profit taking. My gosh, we're looking at all-time highs for EOS, and normal profit taking. I would be profit taking if you know, at anything at that spiked at that level and went that parabolic. Of course, that's what we're in the game. Check out profit taking strategies. And yeah, go from there. I'm not saying, oh yeah, take them out already, but anyway. But EOS, what I'm looking for is a general retraction down to this little white box here. It could bounce off of this line here, which is the 618 Fibonacci level. I'm actually looking for it to come down here to the previous support, which is at the 0.5 fib, and then from there bounce back up. Also keep in mind that if you know, some people are that I've heard that, oh my gosh, EOS is going to crash, blah 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 blah. Keep in mind that EOS has a war chest, an absolute war chest of Ethereum, and they can always buy some of their own coins to help keep it up. Not saying that they will, but you know what? If they start seeing a huge, huge drop, like, oh my gosh, the thing's going to fall out of the bottom, you know, no worries. No worries with EOS. Minor correction stuff. It's a market, right? Minor correction. Look at the overall trend. The overall trend here on EOS is up. Let me go to like the 1 day. Just come on, auto thing. Let me put the auto thing on. EOS, very interesting project, interesting tech. Check it out. Do your research. Do your homework on it if you haven't. But yeah, it's, you know, come on, guys. The biggest down that I could see it hitting is right around where this orange line is. That's at 14,409, right around there. But for the most part, I'm looking at this thing just pretty much continuing along the upward trend along this channel. Yeah. So that is EOS. I like EOS, and Neo, the Key, and Ontology. I really like that's what I call the Three Musketeers. And let's see, anything else of interest here. That's about it. As far as news goes, not really a whole lot of news. Go back over here to Binance, see what's kicking. EOS, as far as volume goes, EOS, yeah, it's taking a dump on volume, very active. Tron, see what's going on with Tron, very active. A lot of good news for Tron holders. Looks like it's, you know, taking a little bit of a profit taking. Okay, great. Look at the nice green volume here. Real nice green volume. Tron holders, congratulations, that's for sure. Let's see what else is up. But man, look at the volume on EOS. That is big time volume. Ontology. Let's take a look at Ontology here. Yeah, a little bit of profit taking. Looks like a little pullback here. Might have a little pennant here, a little flag. Neo, just checking it out here. What else? What else? What about percent change? TNB is having a really good day. Verge is having a good day. Looks like it just pumped. Interesting. Verge kind of like pumps, if you haven't noticed. Substratum, another interesting project. Take a look at. Let's see. What else? No, not really. See if we have anything in the chat. Deborah says hello. Hi, Deborah. Hi. Thanks for joining. Love VEN. Oh my gosh. Yes, I love VEN too. It is like, I have a video I did on VEN. Let me go back and see if I can find it. Go to my video manager here. Wonderful, wonderful. Let me go way back. See where I did this. There's a review on Zilica. Check out Zilica. It's really cool. But way back when I did a pretty in-depth review here. It's VeChain, a serious competitor to Ethereum. Check out that video. I'm sure you'll love it. It's got a ton of views. And it's just, to me, one of the coins. And I think long term, VEN is going to be number 2 only to Bitcoin. That's how bullish I'm on it. And you could just look at the partners and stuff. But you know what? Maybe I was thinking about this the other day, that okay, VEN's price is, stable and stuff, and we want the price to spike. So I'm thinking, okay, well, what could they do to make the price spike? Well, they could start dropping all of their partnerships, because every time they get a partnership, it like dumps. And so yeah, they could start dumping their partners, and that should have an inverse reaction where they'd raise the price. So that would work. Also, they could go to a never go onto the mainnet. They could just have like a lifelong ICO and do something like that. That'd be cool. Or they could implement airdrops. That would be awesome. There's lots of things they could do. They could have airdrops, a continuous ICO. They could, drop all their customers. Oh, they could drop their development teams. Yeah, they could do that. They could drop all their development teams, only have one person on it. Or, it could just be sunny, where you'd go in and like just change something really minor on the code or whatever. So he can say, okay, yeah, I made a change into the code. He could just basically just rename a file back and forth. That'd be a good thing. Anyway, the point is not to have hardcore development. If it's just sitting there stagnant, hey, that might work. But VeChain isn't like that. VeChain is not at all a pump and dump coin. To me, VeChain is serious, and they are serious. And I'm thinking that, yeah, we are going to hear a lot from VeChain in the future. I can't say enough about VeChain. Just love that project. And yeah. Okay, Brian says, good day. Any news on the key? I don't know. Let's go take a look at the key. Oh, come on. Come on, coin market cap. TKY. I know they are partnered with Ontology. How's that? And of recent, in the last day or two, I don't know. Let's take a look. They're pretty good on their tweets and Reddit. Kia's been released medium. Okay, so it looks like they have some progress here on medium here. Let's see. We just finished our research and analysis. Okay, with strong ties to the Chinese government. Yeah, they do have strong ties to the Chinese government. Big time. The key is making big moves in big industry with a huge target demographic. Absolutely. An airdrop announcement. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm just scrolling through here to see what's up. Future staking, virtual identities. You know, it's the same old stuff. The thing is with the key is that they really don't pump it a lot. They keep their nose to the grind and get the work done. So we'll see. Testnet is coming up in June. Is there anything on that? Yeah, upcoming event, testnet launch in June. So we'll see what happens 31 days from now. Okay, and that's their testnet. Usually when things have a testnet coming, the price tends to go up a bit. So that's about it for the key. That's, to me, the most important news that they have going on. Anyway, that's about it. Just thought I'd do a live chat here. And yes, I really need coffee in a bad way. As far as like overall news and stuff going, not much. I mean, it's pretty dead. It's pretty dull. You know, BTC, yeah, it's down. What? Not even 2%. But taking a look at this chart, look, it's coiling up. It's going fairly flat. It's building up steam. It's getting close to where, yeah, I'm looking for another run up. That's about it. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the likes, subscribe, get notified, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a great one. Bye, guys.